An aspiring singer, Emma, lives in New York with her husband, Seba. One day Emma learns that her parents, who live in Italy, suffered a bad accident. As if possessed by a demon, Emma's father attacked her mother, and she pushed him down the stairs. While both Emma's parents are in the hospital, Emma and Seba move into their house, becoming the target of a terrifying supernatural force. Looks like it all has to do with an old radio. The working radio awakens an aggressive ghost, susceptible to every sound. A concept can make or break a movie. This rule applies to horrors more than other genres. Of course, you can make a typical slasher, in which an armed maniac spends 90 minutes running after pretty half-naked girls, and that's it. But if the maniac had some special talents or their behavior followed certain patterns, that would take the movie to a whole new level. After all, everyone knows Light Out, where a monster only moved in the dark, and A Quiet Place with its alien creatures that are attracted to noise. Saw, Final Destination, A Nightmare on Elm Street. The list can go on and on. All these films rely on a simple, yet clear idea that defines the rules of the game and sets clear boundaries to what evil forces can, or can't do. Freddy Krueger can only hurt you in your sleep. Death comes after survivors in a particular order. The Jigsaw Killer lets go the victims who manage to get free from his trap. And so on. The Italian horror Sound of the Silence, too, centers around an interesting concept. The ghosts only appears after a sound. The concept aside, though, the movie has nothing much to offer. Sound of Silence was made by directors and screenwriters Antonacci, Lasker, and Mandala. They make up the trio known as T3. Following a common practice, they first tested their story as a short film. The movie that cost €500 to make was selected for screening at the prestigious Screamfest Horror Film Festival. The feature followed soon, but the creators decided not to amplify the concept. As a result, instead of a fully fledged movie with a strong plot, credible characters, and well-developed story arcs, we got a series of scares that are repetitive, blunt, and, quite frankly, stupid. Almost all of them follow the same scenario. The radio turns on. We see a figure that 1 minute appears, and the next, disappears. With each sound coming from the radio, the figure gets closer. But the problem is, we've already seen this in the prologue that featured Emma's parents. Showing the ghost appear again and again in the exact same way adds nothing new to the story. It bores the viewer, blurs the rules, and makes you ask obvious questions. The trio of creators have some experience making feature-length films, but it obviously wasn't enough because Sound of Silence falls short in terms of writing, directing, and editing. One of such flaws is an epilogue that lasts a staggering 10 minutes. The acting is blunt and in your face, as if it's not a professional movie that we're watching, but a piece made by some film students. The students who don't know the main thing about horrors. Screamers are like jokes. If repeated, they become annoying. And Sound of Silence repeats the same screamers over and over, like a broken record.